you come by way of Twister too? What a terrible way to travel. Oh my goodness. I see some other friends joining us, but you're very, very small. You must be from Munchkin Land. Hello, Munchkin friends. After a journey like that, you will indeed need your strength. Please, enjoy your salads. Oh, they look delicious. I'm so glad that we all made it here to the 5th Great Hearts Gala, benefiting the Teacher Excellence Fund. We have some incredible teachers, and this evening is devoted to them. But before we begin on our wonderful journey, there are some very important people here and some key sponsors that we must first acknowledge. Tonight would not be possible without the help of our wonderful Gala Committee chairs, Dustin and Tiffany Christensen. Thank you so much for your leadership, your help, your support. We couldn't have done this without you. And all of our Gala Committee chair members, which you all who helped out, please stand and be recognized. This night is only made possible through the help and dedication of all of our wonderful volunteers. Oh my. I notice we're also joined by our co-founders, Dr. Dan Scoggin. And of course, our wonderful CEO of Great Hearts, Arizona, Mr. Jay Heiler. Oh my goodness. Our Arizona Superintendent, Mr. Brandon Crow. Thank you for having some fun with us this evening. Of course, we have some very, very important sponsors here. First, our presenting valedictorian sponsors, Casas Bonitas, Darcy and Sean Saunders. And their incredible team. We thank you. Thank you for your partnership and for supporting our mission. Darcy, Sean, would you care to say a few words? Woo.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here tonight with all of you, with this exceptional crowd, I should say. I'm a little nervous, so public speaking is not my thing, so here we go. To me, I've been with Great Hearts for over 15 years. And I started this journey with my father. And he would be so happy to see what the partnership with Great Hearts has become. I became a believer of the mission even before I had children. When I had my children, I knew Great Hearts would be where they would go to school. But it was solidified August 17th of 2020 when the teachers of Great Hearts showed up for our children. When everybody else across the country and in our own state were not showing up, the teachers of our Great Hearts showed up for our scholars. We've been blessed. So tonight, it's our turn to show our appreciation for the teachers. So let's raise a lot of money for them. That counts.
So I'm Sean Saunders, and I'm the trophy husband. And it's always been an honor to be married to this woman. Her heart is in everything she does. And it's been such a pleasure to see what I've seen with my own eyes. I was telling, when we helped set up the new anthem and the Roosevelt schools, and you walk into these empty classrooms one day without desks, without anything. It all moves in, and then within a day, these teachers, these amazing people show up and transform an empty room into something spectacular. And you feel the love when you walk in those rooms, when you see the work that goes in to everything that these teachers provide for the children. So with that, let's honor them tonight. It's all about them. Thank you, Great Hearts, for many years of partnership and many more.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for being here with us. It is also important for us to recognize our summa cum laude sponsors, Liberty Buick GMC. Robert and Autumn Henderson are here with us this evening, as well as other members of their team. Please stand and be recognized. It's okay to be a little shy. Thank you so much. And of course, we must acknowledge our cum laude sponsors. Caliente Construction, American Family Insurance, the Buse Family, Arizona Bank and Trust, Great Clips, and VIA. Our Dean's List sponsors include Buck Financial, Baird, Fenimore Craig Attorneys, J.P. Griffin Group. We could not do this without all of the generosity. It's also very important for us to acknowledge our honor roll, Dean's List, silent auction, underwriting, live auction, raffle sponsors. They are all listed in your beautiful programs. Will you please give them a huge round of applause to all of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Delicious. Oh, Mr. Scarecrow! Scarecrow, what are you looking for?
I've been looking this way and that for a magical place where I could get a brain and read books and learn to think. Am I going to find that tonight?
Wait. If you don't have a brain, how is it you're able to talk?
Oh, I don't know. Plenty of people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Very, very true. Well, you are in luck, because Great Hearts is a place with teachers with wonderful brains who have dedicated their lives to learning and imparting wisdom to their students. Speaking of students, we have one with a fantastic brain here with us this evening. Every year, our scholars are invited to participate in the Great Hearts Bard competition. They memorize poems and recite them in front of judges and friends and family. This year, we have a phenomenal Bard competition winner. It's an incredible opportunity.
Remarkable. That's the type of brain I'd like.
My name is Isaac. I'm in 6th grade.
This year's Great Hearts Bard from Tribune East, Isaac Mendez.
I chose to recite Art versus Trade by James Weldon Johnson because we went through a very thorough selection. We looked at probably hundreds of poems, I don't know.
Art versus Trade by James Weldon Johnson.
The opening phrase is very hard, so I kept trying and we kept figuring out ways how to do it.
Trade. Trade versus art.
We would record him, and that was actually his idea. And he was like, well, can you record me and then I can watch and see if, and so he talked about that, the beginning line. He worked a lot with the drama teacher and then us, you know, just asking us like, does this sound right? Does this sound right?
His Grace, impossible.
Despite what some might think, it is actually harder to deliver it. Doesn't matter how long or short the poem, what it really matters is the emotion put into it.
And the kid, like, he explained it to you, how meticulous he was about practice and, you know, certain things that he was missing, going back and repeating that one word. I never really had to coach him on that. It was more of like, okay, this is how you deliver, this is where you stand, this is how you smile.
I'm telling you, even my daughter, you know, she'd be like, no, you didn't do it right. And, you know, she'd hear us say, you know, you gotta add that emotion.
Oh, that the world had less of trade and more of art.
It was meaningful to me because it kind of represented what we all stand for as students of great hearts, to strive to make our community better and to fill the world with art.
I learned from my brother that it'll teach me that I could be better than I was.
This year's Great Hearts Bard from Trinity East, Isaac Mendez.
I was excited, amazed by everybody else's poems when I won the 2022 Bard competition.
I was so happy because I never knew he was going to be so good at Bard competitions.
Were you proud of him?
I think she was just so excited and proud for her brother that the emotions kind of took over. And you know, sometimes when we're happy, we cry, and it's okay. So I'm glad she's got that, you know, in her repertoire. And hopefully she never loses that.
Oh my goodness!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Isaac Mendez.
Art versus Trade by James Weldon Johnson. Trade versus art. Brain versus heart. Oh, the earthiness of these hard-hearted times when clinking dollars and jingling dimes drown all the finer music of the soul. Life as an octopus with but this creed that all the world was made to serve his greed. Trade has spread out his mighty myriad claw and drawn into his foul polluted maw the brightest and the best. Well nigh has he drained dry the sacred fount of truth, and if for truth he has left yet some struggling streams from it to go, he has contaminated so there flow that truth, scarce is it true. Poor art with struggling gasp lies strangled, dying in his mighty grasp. He locks his grimy fingers bout her snowy throat, so tender. Is there no power to rescue her? protect, defend her? Shall art be left to perish? Shall all the images her shrines cherish be left to this iconoclast, to vulgar trade? Oh, that mankind had less of brain and more of heart. Oh, that the world had less of trade and more of art. Then would there be less grinding down the poor. Then would men learn to love each other more. For trade stalks like a giant through the land, bearing aloft the rich in his high hand, while down beneath his mighty, ponderous tread, he crushes those who cry for daily bread.
Keep it going for Isaac Mendez. What an incredible recitation. Truly a brain worthy of any scholar or scarecrow. It is now time for you here in the ballroom to enjoy your dinner with friends. My friends in Munchkin Land, stay tuned. We have some exclusive information and behind-the-scenes interviews to share with you. I also received some wonderful news. We have sold out of raffle tickets for the 1.5 carat diamond so generously donated by Coffin and Trout. Ryan Coffin and Rachel Coffin, are you here with us this evening? Will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you so very much. We will be back with our program very soon. We just heard that incredible performance from Isaac Mendez, and I have him here with me. Isaac, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel very honored to be here and part of things, and I feel great.
Wow, thank you so much. Will you please tell us a little bit about how or why you chose that particular poem?
As I said earlier, it's like what Great Heart stands for, what we strive to be as students and members of Great Hearts, and it really stood out to me because it's important to some of my values that I hold with me.
Yeah, and I could absolutely see that as you were performing that. I felt the meaning behind it. Parents, you supported him through this process. How did it feel the night that he won the competition?
We were excited for him. I mean, we knew he had a lot of potential, and we were just so happy that he was able to deliver everything that he was practicing for, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some really great performances. So Mama was anxious the whole time, but just incredibly proud of him. He just did amazing. And after he finished, I said, win or lose, he nailed it.
Oh, that's a great philosophy to have, an approach to that. Isaac, now are there any special teachers that you'd like to shout out or say hello to tonight?
I'd just like to give out a shout out to all my prep teachers. They're very awesome and passionate, and I can tell.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, for supporting this gala, supporting the Teacher Excellence Fund. We so appreciate you and your wonderful family. Thank you for your time tonight. Have a great evening. Enjoy it. Thank you. Our friends in Munchkin Land, please don't forget that the Teacher Excellence Fund is something that supports our teachers. It gives back and shows our love for them. Some of you may be wondering, what is the Teacher Excellence Fund? Well, please enjoy this video that tells you all about it.
Teachers are the backbone of a school community. At Great Hearts, we hire teachers who are intellectually, aesthetically, and morally alive. Great Hearts teachers produce great-hearted leaders, students who are prepared to live full and meaningful lives as leaders within their communities. Great Hearts teachers inspire children to love what is true, good, and beautiful. At Great Hearts, we believe that every teacher is deserving of recognition regardless of the socioeconomic community they serve. That's why in 2017, Great Hearts Arizona formed the Teacher Excellence Fund. The purpose is to recognize and retain excellent teachers in the form of annual bonus compensation. In just the first 3 years of the Teacher Excellence Fund's inception, over $1.2 million has been awarded to Arizona teachers to retain the best talent. So, how does the Teacher Excellence Fund work? Individuals, families, and community partners can make a tax-deductible charitable donation to the Teacher Excellence Fund at any point throughout the year. The funds are held in a central location, and every November are divided among the Great Hearts Arizona Academies on a per-teacher basis. Qualifying teachers include lead teachers, ESS coordinators, assistant and apprentice teachers, aides, ESS assistants, interventionists, and tutors. The more teachers the Academy has, the more funds the headmaster will receive to distribute. Next, headmasters conduct teaching evaluations and observations to determine the teachers most deserving of an annual bonus award. The bonus distributions are at the discretion of the headmaster with specific guiding principles. The awards are merit-based and aligned with the purpose to recognize and retain teachers who show excellence in the classroom and overall commitment to the core purpose in serving students. Finally, teachers receive bonus compensation directly into their December payroll, and the fundraising cycle begins again for the next year. A school is its faculty. The curriculum is alive because of the power of the people who deliver it. With your support, our wonderful teachers will receive a gift of thanks this year for their dedication to cultivating young hearts and minds in the pursuit of truth, goodness, and beauty. We sure hope you'll consider donating to the Teacher Excellence Fund.
You too can benefit all of the wonderful teachers here at Great Hearts by donating directly to the Teacher Excellence Fund. You can text Great Hearts, all one word, to 61094, and those dollars go directly into the pockets of our teachers. Or you still have some time to use and utilize the time to hit up our silent auction. We have some incredible items up for you to purchase. So please, find that hyperlink. It's in the comments. It's not a text. Find that hyperlink for you to bid on those items within the silent auction. Remember, the silent auction ends at 8 p.m. So get those bids in now, early and soon. We are now going to hear from some of our wonderful teachers to help share what the Teacher Excellence Fund means to them.
There are too many great parts about being a teacher. One of the best is probably the end of the year when I see the students' faces and they've realized how much they've done and how much they've accomplished. And seeing their looks of gratitude as they realize that they've taken a course that most people don't take even in college.
Great Hearts isn't just an academic school, it's truly about creating great human beings from the inside out. I chose to teach at Great Hearts because it gives me the opportunity to teach really great quality and rich content and music.
When I came to Great Hearts, it's just a different environment, in a charter school, but Great Hearts specifically, I love the idea that you're working with families that are choosing to be here, and you're working with kids who are excited about learning, and it's just a different way to teach.
I became a teacher because I've always really loved children, and I've loved to see the way that they just are open to the world, and they just love to learn, and they love to experience the world around them, and they come into that with such an open mind and such an eager heart for it, and so being a teacher felt like a very natural path for me to take.
I would say that the mission of Great Hearts really is for kids to be inspired by the world around them and to have a love of learning. So in my classroom, I try to make that learning fun and help them to see connections between things in various subjects. I became a teacher because my mom was a teacher all throughout when I was growing up, and I got to see what it's like from all sides, all the perspectives of being a teacher. It's also something that's always been a passion of mine. Since I was in 3rd grade, I was teaching my neighbors. This has always been something that I've loved to do.
My passion for teaching comes from just my love of working with children. I think they have such a pure view of the world and the way they approach different situations, and it's just been a true joy to watch them in the classroom. As I've continued to teach, that passion and that love for teaching just has continued to grow. That's what these children need to feel loved and supported in order to foster growth for them. It's amazing to see 7-year-olds talking about how they showed humility or how their friends showed perseverance and courage. I think after that, for the first few months of being a TA, I knew that this was a school that I wanted to work at for a long time.
Just teaching a neighbor gave me the soul satisfaction that I was looking for, and that's when I took to teaching as a career. My passion for teaching is because I had good teachers. Back when I was in school, I had great math teachers, and that's the main thing that made me love math as a subject. And that's exactly the same thing that I'm passing on to my students right now. The core values and beliefs of Great Hearts actually align with my own beliefs. So the pursuit of truth, goodness, and beauty is not needed just for students, but for all of us as human beings.
I knew from a really young age that I wanted to be a teacher. Growing up, my teachers were the most supportive people around me other than my parents, and I always just had really positive experiences in the classroom. My teachers really fostered my curiosity. My passion for teaching comes from the desire to give other people a drive to ask questions about themselves and about the world around them and to try to figure things out on their own. I was immediately struck by the curriculum here, just how not just rigorous it is, but how creative and interesting it is. We're putting great books in the hands of our students. We're putting great music and great art in the hands of our students. And to me, that kind of educational opportunity just can't be overlooked. It can't be missed. I had to be a part of this.
My own passion for learning and education kind of brought me to teaching, and knowing that I wanted to impact my community in a positive way. And so when I get to share that passion with my scholars or convince them to have passion about certain topics, that's always very rewarding for me. I feel like the classical tradition is kind of this big, beautiful feast, and it's almost as if I could catch the waft and the scent of it, and knew specifically Great Hearts could offer that. And also majoring philosophy, oftentimes I would get questions about why would you do that? It doesn't seem important. And so I wanted to be in a place that valued learning and knowledge.
Every single staff member, whether it's administration or teacher, whoever, we all really care about our students. You see them really light up and you see them become more adept and more skillful at interpreting text and having opinions and expressing them clearly. But I love getting to see them grow and develop and change and become more mature and more well-spoken, more well-thought, curious. And that now is becoming equally as important to me as the content itself. It's really nice getting to know them and getting to see them change and develop, having them come to you and ask for advice, things like that. It really is cliche, but it is the best part. The kids are the best.
So I went to the University of Dallas for college, and there are a lot of similarities in the curriculum, obviously at the college level. But when I was doing NFO here at Great Hearts, I was hearing quotes from Dr. Louise Cowan, where a couple months ago I'd been studying for finals in the Dr. Louise Cowan library. And it was a really incredible transition from classical university that really emphasized the great books and classical Western philosophy. And so to be able to bring that even on an elementary level, I just thought was incredible. And so to be able to bring that even on an elementary level, I just thought was incredible. I really strongly emphasize the importance of mistakes and the importance of being human. I frequently make mistakes, and my students frequently catch me in those mistakes, and we get to learn together. They get to see that it's okay to make mistakes. You can still know your craft really well and make mistakes, and they become more comfortable with them. It's certainly not every lesson, but there are a lot of days where the bell rings or it's time to go and they say, no, wait, we still have questions. We still didn't learn enough. We still want to know more. And getting to see that and see how they interact with learning and they interact with this material, where sometimes I worry, oh no, is this too advanced for them? Will they be bored? Will they not like this? And then those turn out to be the materials they engage with the most and they're the most fascinated by.
When I was lucky enough to get my son into Great Hearts, into kindergarten, I got to see the place that I wanted to teach. That was the reason I wanted to teach. That is what I envision in a career in education. My passion comes from everything that I saw happening in the classrooms here at Archway Veritas. The best part of being a teacher is that it brings me so much joy to do it. It's not just one thing, it's everything that I have here at Veritas that all just makes it perfect, and wonder why I wasted so many years doing other things. This is something completely different that I had never seen before, and it's why I wanted my own sons to go here. And then once I was living it as a parent and seeing it every day, I knew that this is where I needed to work. This is what I had envisioned when I got my elementary education degree. Sometimes people look at our schools and they think, wow, that's very regimented, but it is full of joy, and there is a reason for that, and the children love it and they thrive from it. And so when we have this whole community of people who want to do the same thing for this beautiful purpose, it makes work something you get to do and not something you have to do. Honestly, that's what I want to bring to the children the most, because if they are experiencing this joy while they are learning, they're going to remember that. That's what we want to do. We want them to love learning. We want them to know the intrinsic value of their education. And so when we have fun doing it, when they can see that we're having so much fun because we love what we do, and we can bring that to them, then that's been a good day.
And those are just some of the incredible teachers you have in the classroom with our students every single day. I am joined here by a few members of our Arizona faculty choir. Will you please tell me, how did this group get started?
Well, it was over a decade ago when we began having the Great Hearts Honor Festival Choir. And the Honor Choir Festival was something brought together by some of the founding schools, early schools in Great Hearts Network. And it was pretty shortly after that that we started singing together as choir teachers in the network. But since then, we've not only sung at the Honor Choir Festival, but at other events such as summits and galas and other events like that.
Wonderful, thank you so much. And what types of music do you typically sing?
Typically classical, sacred music, but we do like to have some fun too. You might see a little of that tonight.
Oh, I'm so very, very excited. Now, what are you most excited about leading into this evening's performance?
I can answer this one. I'm really excited that there's so many people from so many different schools, and there's not only music teachers, but also some science teachers, some operation managers. The whole network is represented. So.
Excellent. Excuse me. And what does the Teacher Excellence Fund mean to you?
I love that this event gives opportunity to community to really contribute and to be a part of a growth and to make a difference for teachers and for students. And it always excites me to be part of that, but to also perform with my music teachers fellows and to bring beautiful music to life. And I love the energy in the room.
Wonderful. Thank you all for being here, for joining me. We are so excited to hear your performance this evening. I know you have some preparations to do. Please go ahead and get started. Thank you very, very much. Our wonderful friends in Munchkin Land, please don't forget about that silent auction. Remember, hyperlink, it's in the comments. I'm so excited for you to hear the wonderful Arizona faculty choir that we have here this evening. Remember that you can give directly to the Teacher Excellence Fund by texting Great Hearts to 61094. Now, this year, we had an incredible group of graduating seniors from Maryvale Preparatory Academy. Arizona's average graduation rate for the 2019-2020 school year, according to U.S. News, was 74%, and the district in which Maryvale Prep sits is only about 20% graduating. We had some incredible graduating seniors today, this year, this past May. But you know what? Before we see their wonderful class, we have an incredible performance from a gala many years past. Our Arete Preparatory Academy teachers, Dr. Nanad Savic and Dr. Yana Minov, performed beautifully and shared their hearts through song. Let's please first enjoy this video of our wonderful teachers from their 2019 gala performance. It is no wonder we have so many incredible students with the kinds of teachers that are with them every day in the classroom. Now, our Maryvale Preparatory graduates, 27 of them, have taken their journey through their Great Hearts Emerald City, and this year completed their education at Great Hearts. They received over $1 million in scholarships. Please enjoy this video of their incredible journey.
Welcome to Maryvale Prep's high school commencement for the class of 2022. We have 27 graduates here, all those that began with us, so that gives us 100% of our seniors are graduating tonight and have been accepted into college. And family, for 70% of these seniors, they will be the first in their family to go to college.
After all this time, all the hard work, late nights, and a whole pandemic, we can finally say we did it. We actually did it.
Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends leave footprints in your heart." And I can say for sure that you all did leave a footprint in my heart. Our hopes and dreams that used to seem so far now lie right ahead of us. And as you walk across this stage, you are one step closer to them.
And you are beginning your journey maybe with some fear and some trepidation and anxiety, but also with ambitions, with dreams, with hopes, and with goals that you have. And so tonight is where we all prepare to say goodbye to you as you begin. You are ready. These are your first steps.
You know this well. There's so much hurt, there's so much pain in this world. But with your love, I believe it'll be a better place for all. I love you. Thank you, graduates. To signify this graduation, let's please move your tassels from right to left. And faculty, family, and friends, I present to you the class of 2022! Let's go.
and I am joined here tonight with my Tin Man, but current 11th grader at Glendale Preparatory Academy, Mr. Peter Brown. Peter, can you share with me a little bit about your experience as a Great Heart student? What does this education mean for you?
Well, I think the main thing I think of when I think of Great Hearts is just how small the school is. There are people that I never thought like I would know, but having been in the same class with them for multiple years in a row, like you get to know people so well. And again, with the small school, like it's the number one thing you probably think of when you think of a Great Heart school is the rigor of the education. I still do sports and occasional other extracurriculars, and
like tonight?
Yeah, tonight counts, I guess. But for example, I came from a cross country meet this morning, and that's just a prime example of like why I love this school. Is it's not the most competitive school when it comes to athletics, but I still get the chance to go out on meets with people who I call my friends. I consider the whole team my friend. I probably name them all by name.
That's wonderful.
But, yeah.
That's truly incredible. Now, I know you've had many teachers through, goodness, 11 plus years in a Great Hearts Academy. Do you have a few that really stick out in your mind who you just know were so passionate about their subject matter?
Yes, I probably do. The first one that comes to mind is Mr. Fuller. His 7th grade life science class, you could just see for starters, the passion he had in the class. Like, the walls were covered with stuff related to the class, posters about kingdom, phylum, animal, all that. But on the other hand, you could see like the passion of this man just be with the students, to be engaging with them. Every student he would have, not just, even if it wasn't a class-related talk, he took joy in socializing with them on a personal level.
It's okay.
Personal level. I'm not good at talking. That's one thing I probably should
Yes, you
press.
are.
All right. But yeah, just that's what sticks out to me is the passion of that. And that's common in all the teachers. I've noticed teachers that if I show up in their class, maybe the first day I don't see eye to eye with them immediately, but I notice over time I can have talks with teachers about really anything, personal talks about life, and they all have wisdom. And they don't seem like the kind of teachers that are there just to do the class, ideally teacher thing and leave. Like, I think that's
they're really invested, it sounds like, in their students, and they really want their students to grow through that pursuit of whether it's the subject matter, the virtues that we enjoy, but they're really there for you. Do you feel that way?
Definitely.
Wonderful. And of course we know that many of your classmates, just like you, are also athletes, as well as scholars, as well as performers in the fine arts. And we heard from Peter that a Great Hearts education allows our students to be involved in so many wonderful things. So Peter, my last question for you is, what is your favorite class thus far this year?
This is going to sound like a GP answer through and through, but HL.
Humane letters.
Oh yeah, humane letters. Basically our literature and history class. I spent the majority of my life not liking to read, mainly because I was bad at it. But I found more and more like that, just the feeling bad at it discouraged me from reading. And I found as I got into high school, the teachers are patient. They'll acknowledge that you might have a struggle and they'll take the time to invest in you. And overall, just the opportunity to read some of those great books. Storytelling is one of my favorite things.
Wow.
So being able to like analyze things is something that I probably would never do on my own time.
Sure.
Being able to do it with a bunch of other people who the teachers at least care a lot about it. I'm sure
That's
the students
wonderful.
we all get tired of it, but it's nice being in a class.
But it's good work, right? Excellent. Thank you so much for joining me, Peter. I really appreciate it. And thank you for joining us. Remember, our silent auction will be open until 8 p.m. The hyperlink is in the comments, and now we will soon be joined back in the ballroom with our other guests. And now I am joined by the fabulous Headmaster Kyle Navarrete, who is the headmaster of Glendale Preparatory Academy.
Also known as the best Great Heart Academy in the network.
Well, I do believe there are many who would argue with you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So tell us a little bit about your journey here with Great Hearts.
Sure. So I was in private Christian education for about 10 years, and then always heard about Great Hearts, knew about their philosophy of education. And in God's providence, I came over first as a teacher, so I moved up the ranks in private education, became an administrator, then started over at Great Hearts as a teacher, and then slowly, moved up the ranks and have been blessed to be at Glendale Prep. It was that first visit where I had my interview and met with faculty and observed some classes where I realized it was more than a school, it was a community, and then I found myself saying I want to be part of that community. So.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So coming up through the ranks, we know that serving in administration takes a lot of energy. Serving as a teacher takes a lot of energy. How has serving as a teacher prepared you to be the best headmaster that you can for your teachers?
Probably, I think I heard, who did I hear? Mr. Tony Cruz, the headmaster of Roosevelt, say this recently, and I think he's right, that as a teacher, you have these, 50 to 100 students that you're caring for, and you want them to develop not only academically but as people, and then you find yourself when you move into administration saying, now you have these older students, aka the teachers, that you need to pour into and give to them so that they can give to the teachers, and everything from Great Hearts Network to administration, all of it is about supporting the teachers so that they can pour into these little souls that they're forming. And so it makes sense that we're at an event like this where the money we're raising is not for this thing or that thing, but for the teachers themselves.
Absolutely, and that's a lot of what the headmaster has charge over, is truly giving this money that we raise here tonight. Our goal of $700,000 for our teachers goes directly into their pockets, but you have some responsibility and stewardship over that.
Yeah.
Can you share with us just a little bit of that?
Sure. Ideally you'd want to give it to everyone, but I think what you find is there are teachers who not only fulfill their role, right, and their responsibilities as a professional and in the classroom, but so many of the people we hire are wonderful people, and so they go above and beyond, right? And so it's those that stand out that are not, and I don't think anybody goes into this for the job, like the clock in, clock out. It's very much a calling, right? And it's a labor of love. It can be difficult, especially as challenges come, coming out of COVID and then students being out of school for a bit. There's more learning gaps, but they're constantly giving of themselves, and it's a job where even though the school day is 7:35 to 3:35, they give more all the time. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I know that is an incredibly difficult job, and we are so grateful that we have headmasters like you here at the helm to lead our incredible teachers. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Navarrete, and we'll see you very soon, Munchkin friends. what? Because the choir goes first. Sorry, like, for what?
I'm nearly exhausted from all the stress and trials of these past 3 years. I just don't know how anyone can go on with all the sadness.
Oh my goodness, yes, he's absolutely right. These past couple of years have been exhausting, to say the least. But I have something for you that I think will strengthen your weary heart. Well, now let's find you a seat. May we borrow this for just a moment? Oh, I thank you. Thank you so much. We have with us our wonderful Arizona faculty choir. Please, let's give them a round of applause as they share their hearts through song.
Congrega Vishnu
Thank you so much to our incredible Arizona Faculty Choir. Can we give them one more round of applause? Thank you, my goodness. What is that? Oh my. Well, what indeed is happening? Oh goodness. Well, I've never seen such a thing. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What could that be?
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Yes, it's Glenda the Good Witch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Letitia Fry, and it is auction time. Are you having a wonderful time at Oz? Wonderful. If we would be so kind, gang, I can't see anything from those lights. If you'd be so kind as to light the room so I can see them, then we can raise some money for our Great Hearts kids. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 live auction items for you tonight. In fact, normally I come down to the ground, but I'm not sure I can fit in this dress. So we're going to try to work this out. So get your bitter paddles out, and I want to tell you about our 4 live auction items. The first one is welcoming to the stage, although Chef Michael De Maria is not with us here tonight, he is one of the most accomplished and extraordinary chefs and a very dear friend. He also has raised millions of dollars with his generous donations, and he is unable to be with us here tonight, but his co-chef and counterpart, the vice president of all of the national Cisco sales, corporate sales is coming right up here. Jim Remsen is here, so let's give him a big Great Hearts welcome to the stage. Hey, Jim. And I apologize about the echo in this mic. So, we're going to have 10 of you in home. Now, in my notes, it said 4-course meal with wine, Chef Michael, Chef Jim, but he's going to change that.
I am. First, I want to celebrate the Iowa Hawkeyes win, and the offense showed up. Go Hawks! So, this is an experience we have done for 13 years. Several different charities like this, and when my niece asked me, I couldn't say no. So Michael couldn't be here tonight. This is dinner for 10 at your house. We'll offer service, the plates, the forks, the glasses, the dishes, and you get to pick 5 courses with hand-passed appetizers too. And I heard there might be an open bar and the liquor's going to be included. I haven't got confirmation on that yet until we see what the price is. So let's see what we can do.
All right, here we go. Opening bid, $1,500. 15, you're bid at 1,005. You bid at 15, gonna bid now 2. 2,000, gonna bid now 25. 25, you bid at 3,000, gonna bid now 3,000, gonna bid now 35. 35, you bid at 4,000, you bid at 4,000, you bid at 45, you bid at 5. 5,000, you bid at 55. 55 behind you. 55, you bid at 6,000. 6,000 front, you bid at 65. Cheer them on. I've got 6,000 right there. 65. 65, you bid at 7,000, gonna bid now $7,000. I've got 65 in the back, 7,000. All right, that's it. I can't stay up here. I can't see. The dress is coming. Glenda's getting in it. Here we go. All right. Watch those lights, Guy. I'm so blinded. We're at 6,500. Oliver, where are you? Right there in the back, going 7,000. 7,000, but you bid at 7,000, gonna bid now 75. 75, you bid at 7,000, gonna bid now 75. 75, 8,000. 7,500, gonna bid now 8,000. Tomorrow, 75, right there. 8,000, but you bid at 8,000. 8,000, 85, 85, 9,000. 9,000, but you bid at 85, you bid at 9. 9,000, but you bid at $9,000. 9,000, 95, 9,500, you bid at $10,000. Do you want to add something into this? Would you like to add something? We're at 9,500, bidding 10.
I know Michael would be really excited, but we're not quite there. So I'll say the liquor, we need about another $1,000. Let's get 1,000 for the liquor.
All right. We're now going full loaded open bar. 9,500 right here. 10,000 the back of the room. 10,000 a bid now. 10,500 in the front. 11,000. 11,000 but you put 11,000. 10,500 at a bid 11. 11,000 but you put 11,000. I've got 10,500 in the front. 11,000. 11,000 once. Oh, more? This makes you the wizard.
If we get to 12, we'll throw in dinner for 4 at the Hudson up in Sedona. I just talked to Mike Shagru, including your wine service. Let's get to 12 so you can enjoy a nice dinner at the Hudson in Sedona.
All right, I'm at 11,500. Okay, she's outbidding herself so she can have it. 12,000. Anybody else at 12,500? Once, twice, sold. $12,000. What's your bidder number tonight? Bidder number 1028. Give her a huge round of applause. All right, don't go anywhere, Jim. Jim is involved in our second item as well. So maybe fine dining wasn't your thing. Maybe you need really good barbecue. So, not only are we going to have Jim be your chef for this barbecue, we're going to give you a brand new barbecue from Louisiana Grills. It is known as the LG 8000BL, the black label, wood pellet, incredible barbecue. Now, with Jim at the helm, beer flowing, we're going to have Arizona grass-fed beef. Throw in basically 2 cuts of every steak you've ever heard of for the entire party, just packed. Jim, you want to say something about this barbecue?
Same type of thing. Sometimes we bring a celebrity chef to that too. It'll be for 30, wherever you'd like it to be. It includes ribs, brisket. If you're a carnivore, you'll love this package. All the sides, the chicken, and everything you need to set it up. So this is a great package sponsored by Hormel, Cisco, Arizona, and the Cisco Corporation. So thank you very much.
Also, just so you know, you literally get 2 ribeyes, 2 flanks, 2 fillets. I mean, it's more steaks than you'll know what to do with. So sorry, vegetarians. So here we go on this one. 30 of you. Opening bid, $2,000. 2,000, you bid at 2,000, you bid now 25, you bid at 3,000, you bid now 35. 35, you bid at 4,000, you bid at 45, you bid at 5. 45, you bid at 5,000, you bid at 55. 55, you bid at 6,000, you bid now 65, you bid at 7,000. 7,000, you bid now 75. 75, right there. 8,000, you bid at 8,000. 75, you bid at 8. 8,000, you bid at 8,000. Cheer them on. We've got 75, going 8. 8,000, you bid at 8,000. 75, you bid at 8. 8,000, you bid at 8,000. 75, 8,000. 85, 8,000, you bid now 85. 9,000, Ollie. 9,000, you bid at 9,000. 85 with Tamara, going 9. 9,000, you bid at 9,000. 85, going 9. Last chance. 9,000, 95, he's in, 10,000, 10,000, you bid at 10,000. Uh-oh, here comes the wizard to add more.
So who's at 10 over there? That's 95. That's 95? That's too cheap. Where are we at over here? You're at 10? 95. All right, before you sell, let's see what we can do for a couple more seconds.
Okay. So in other words, he's not giving you, this is why it's called the wizard. He's just letting you bid more and give you nothing. So 9,500, bidding 10,000. I think he wants it a little higher. 10,000, you bid at 10,000. 95, you bid at 10. 10,000, you bid at 10,000. Are you sure?
10 over there or 95? 95 here?
Nope, 95 right there.
Who's the 95 over here? Stand up. Who's over here that's bidding? Stand up. If you go 95, you go 95, we'll sell 2. We got to figure out the grill. We got to talk about that. But we have 2 barbecues for sure.
Okay, 9,500 is in tomorrow. What's the bidder number? 1031. And because there was no grill with this, he's going to buy you the same grill, added it in, and another 9,500, 1276. Thank you. Go sit down. Give it up for the wizard. All right. Are we having a good time? I am. So, our third item. The Suns have been in the news lately. Do I have Phoenix Suns fans in the house? We want you to grab 16 of your friends and head to a Phoenix Suns home game that you will work out, mutually agreed upon, $500 credit for food and beverage, and an action shot of Devin Booker and Chris Paul. So here we go. Opening bid for this one, $1,500. 15, going to be able to 15, going to be now 2,000, going to be now 25, 3,000, going to be now 35, able to 4, 4,000, going to be now 45, 5,000, 55, 55, 6,000, 65, and you're at 6,000, going to be now 65, 65, you're at $7,000. I'm at 65 with Oliver. I only have one, and the wizard is done. 65, you're at 7,000 once. 7,000, yes! 7,000 to bid now 75. 75, you put at 7,000, you put at 75. 7,000 to bid now 75, you put at 7,000, you put at 75. 7,000 going 75. Once, twice, it has been sold. $7,000. What's your bidder number? 1218. And now, the last item of the night. Now, I'm going to kind of work backwards because one of the things that you're going to win is a ping golf bag, which is cool. Another thing you're going to win is a fat scooter, which is cool. But the coolest part comes from a man who is an ASU grad. He is a political analyst. He is a businessman, a journalist. Oh, and he founded something in 2002 called Great Heart Academy. I'm talking about Jay. Stand up. Jay Heiler's in the house. Jay wants to invite 3 of you to golf with him. He is going to let you choose between Phoenix Country Club, Chaparral Pines, and the Rim, which is incredible. All private clubs, all incredible courses, with lunch, and having a chance to pick this man's brain, which would be an amazing experience, and he's a heck of a good golfer. So the ping bag, golf, lunch, your choice in the club, and the fat scooter. So here we go. Last item of the night, opening bid, $2,000. 2,000, you put it at 25, you put it at 3,000, you put it now 35. 35, you put it at 4,000, you put it at 45, you put it at 5. 5,000, you put it at $5,000. I've got 45, you put it at 5,000, you put it at 55. 55, you put it at 6,000, you put it at 6, you put it at 6. 55 right in the front, gonna be now $6,000. 55, honey, you put it at 6,000, gonna be now $6,000. I've got 55, 6,000. 6,000, you put it at 6 gonna be now 65. 65, you're at $7,000. 65, you're at 7. Once, 7, twice, it has been sold. $6,500. 1028. Give them a round of applause. Now, I lost you a few $1,000s ago, which more like around 45.5. I don't have another fat scooter, and I don't have the ping bag, but I do have golf with Jay. If you wanted to come down to about 4,000, I could let you have golf with him. No? Okay, I tried, Jay. Give him a huge round of applause and give it up for Jay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back in a few minutes as your good witch, but right now, please welcome back Dorothy.
Thank you so much. We so appreciate all of your help, your partnership here, and all of the wonderful things that we're doing for Great Heart. Oh! You scared me. You scared me? Me? Well, I'm just looking for the greatest brains and the most loving hearts.
Do you think you could also find some courage to share? I'm so afraid of everything. Lesson planning, grading, all of the meetings we have to attend, and not to mention caring for and loving on all of our students every single day, even on the hard days.
Oh my goodness, yes. Teaching does require a strong heart and plenty of courage. But look at all of these people who are here to really show their love, their support for our great-hearted teachers. Won't you join me as we continue our journey to the Emerald City?
The best part of being a teacher is those aha moments. Sometimes I wish the parents could be here to witness that beautiful light that shine in the classroom.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I chose Great Hearts. I think Great Hearts chose me.
Teachers are the backbone of a school community. At Great Hearts, we hire teachers who are intellectually, aesthetically, and morally alive.
The teachers themselves put forth the effort to create a learning environment where every student, every scholar has the chance and the opportunity and the will to achieve.
I really enjoy being able to see that light bulb go off, being able to explain something to someone and have them understand it in the same way that I do when I know that they didn't before.
My passion for teaching comes from the desire to give other people a drive to ask questions about themselves and about the world around them and to try to figure things out on their own.
A successful day in my classroom is when I see the joy of learning, reaching every single one of the students.
You see them really light up and you see them become more adept and more skillful and having opinions and expressing them.
To be paid to do something that I love all day with students who are at that age where they're just on the cusp of becoming young adults and they have so much potential. It's just great.
At Great Hearts, we believe that every teacher is deserving of recognition. That's why in 2017, Great Hearts Arizona formed the Teacher Excellence Fund.
Receiving the Teacher's Excellent bonus was a surprise. It was a really awesome surprise. I was able to, purchase sensory materials and fidgets and paper and colored pencil, just those little things.
It's always good to have money, but the Excellence Fund helped me in particular pay tuitions because in my house, we are lifelong learners.
Last year, the Teacher Excellence Fund was really helpful for me and my family because I had a baby and I had to wrestle with the decision of staying home and coming back full-time. And it was a difficult decision. I opted to move down to a part-time status so that way I could stay home with my newborn and also not abandon my students. The Teacher Excellence Fund really helped make that less burdensome. And it allowed me to still work with my students and be home with my baby taking care, and I didn't have to sacrifice one for the other.
We did it! We are here. We know for certain that our great-hearted teachers have the brains, the heart, and the courage to show up for our students every single day, through thick and thin, wet and dry, the most difficult pandemic we've seen, and they showed up. We are here for them. So please, as we end our journey this night, please raise those paddles high and welcome back to the stage Miss Letitia Fry.
Also known as Glenn with the Graduation. Can you give Dorothy a huge round? She's been amazing. So this is the portion where we get to directly fund the Teachers Excellence Fund. And it's been, I think this is my 4th or 5th Great Hearts Gala, and I've had a chance over the years to spend some time not only touring your schools, spending time with your teachers, some of your students, and Great Hearts really is set apart in many, many ways. Gang, if there's any way we could bring those lights down, I really feel like I'm at Sky Harbor in a wildly inappropriate large dress. But, so, here's the truth of the matter. In 2021, the average salary for your teachers was $39,424. In this current year, it is $41,182. You have teachers that are set apart from any other educational system in that they are professionals that bring real life, actual experience, passion, and accreditation that is unlike any other academy or school. But you're public. Charter schools essentially are public. 28% of the public schools in Arizona are charter schools. But it has been since 1980 that any significant change has actually happened in the amount of government funding that comes per pupil head, which is $2,500 less at your school than neighboring public schools in the same area. Now, for this particular event, I decided to go and trail and spend a day at Maryvale. It was amazing. Amazing. The most culturally diverse group of kids that best represented what this state is about, all on track at college preparatory in an area that is riddled with strife and adversity for children. They were excelling, and it was because of the teachers. So please understand, Great Hearts is different, but it still falls under the umbrella, but not quite equally, as public. And it is available to all our children. Just so you know, 20 years later, since its inception, this graduating class of 2022 had 729 seniors graduate across all of the schools. They earned $76 million in merit-based scholarships, which is astronomical. The average weighted GPA of the child was 4.2. Yeah, try that against a public school. 78% of our kids go on to have merit-based scholarships, and as a single mom who had to push for that with my kids, I'll tell you it's the only way that they could have the education they do. So let's support our teachers here tonight. Our first level is $5,000. Anyone that would like to raise your do you want to do that twice? What's your bidder number? We're going to do 10,000. 1074 decided to up the ante. Now we're going to go to 5,000. Anyone that wants to give. 1426 isn't it 5,000? 1212 isn't it 5,000? 1074 isn't it 5,000? Ladies and gentlemen, between those two levels, you just raised $25,000 in a heartbeat. Another 5 at 1021, bringing us to $30,000. Anyone else at the $5,000 level? The next level is $2,500. Anyone that would like to give, now is the time. 1446 at 25, 1090 at 25, 1451 at 25, 1216 at 25, 1414 at 25, 14447 at 25, 10005 at 25, 1248 at 25. Wait, don't take that bitter paddle. I didn't call it out. Why? Please don't take the bitter paddle. I didn't get to call it out. That's a $2,500 donation. Don't take her paddle. 1094 at 2,500. 1087 at 2,500. 1373 at 2,500. 1140 at 2,500. 1143 at 2,500. 1223 at 2,500. 1276 at 2,500, 1279 at 2,500, 1109 at 2,500, 1086 at 2,500, 1391 at 2,500, 1014 at 2,500, 1026 at 2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, that's close to $50,000. Give them a round of applause. Gang, don't collect their bitter paddles, please, because if we sweep later, they may want to participate again. Do not collect their bitter paddles, not until we're done. Many people like a chance to give one more little bit before we finish here tonight. In this next level, one of the things, too, is that with the type of teachers that you have, these are teachers against like flying home for the holidays, airfare, the quality of life. And in case you didn't notice, the cost of living in Arizona is changing drastically. We want as many people at this level. This level is $1,000. Anyone that would like to give, please hold your pedal paddles up at $1,000, and we will count them off. 1015 at 1,000, 1405 at 1,000, 1157 another 1,000, 1003 at 1,000, 1227 another 1,000, 1310 at 1,000, 1313 another 1,000, 1407 at 1,000, 1350 at 1,000, 1354 at 1,000, 1348 at 1,000, 1345 at 1,000, 1128 at 1,000, 1366 at 1,000, 1098 at 1,000, 1421 another 1,000, 1114 at 1,000, 1173 another 1,000, 1442 at 1,000, 1416 another 1,000, 1408, thank you, 1276, thank you, 1329, thank you, 1438, thank you, 1364, thank you, 1410, thank you, 1256, yes, 1122 another 1,000, 1481 at 1,000, 1135 at 1,000, 1080 at 1,000, 1078 at 1,000, 1433 at 1,000, 1073 at 1,000, 1168 at 1,000, 1121 at 1,000, 1089 at 1,000, 1302 at 1,000, 1083 at 1,000, 1305 at 1,000, 1085 another 1,000, 1089 at 1,000, 1081 at 1,000, 1077 at 1,000, 1079 at 1,000, 1271 at 1,000, 1466 at 1,000, 1252 at 1,000, 1253 at 1,000, 1172 at 1,000, 1455 at 1,000, 1036 at 1,000, $47,000. 1118, another 1,000, bringing you to $48,000 at this level. 1017, 1011, you just made $50,000 at that level. Amazing. Every dollar counts. $500 is your level. Anyone that wants to give, we'll start on this side. Anyone at 500, raise your paddles high, all going to the Teachers Excellence Fund. 1304 at 500, 1146 at 500, 10002, 1152, 1263, 1419 at 500, 1343 at 500, 1029 at 500, 1001 at 500, 1337 at 500, 1153 at 500, 1098 at 500, 1436 at 500, 1162 at 500, 1156 at 500, 1150 another 5, 1213 thank you, 1069 thank you, 1278 another 500, 1463 another 500, and 1368 at 500. Give them a round of applause. One last level and then a challenge. 250 starting on this side. Teachers Excellence Fund, raise your paddles. Anyone that wants to give a 250, we want to give everyone a chance. 1152, thank you. Anyone else at $250 that would like to give here tonight? Finally, a challenge. 1030 at 250. Amazing. 1019 at 250. And now is why I ask them not to take your paddles. You don't need them anymore tonight. But now is when I want to collect the paddles, because we're going to turn them into $100 bills, even if you've given it another level. The students that have come through this amazing educational institution, which by all means is a disruptor, and it needs to be. Those kids that will graduate will end up with 1,000 hours of actual discussion and debate through the great books of 200 works of philosophy and literature. They will have 40 hours defending their thesis, and they will have 25 different productions of theater and performance. That is great hearts. So turn in your bitter paddles, put a sea of paddles in the air. Now you can collect them at $100 paddle. Hold them high, turn them in, they're $100 bills, and sweep this room on behalf of your teachers, which ultimately is at the benefit of your child. My name is Letitia Fry. God bless you, great hearts.
Oh my goodness! What incredible things we've done. A special thank you to our wonderful Glinda, Miss Letitia Fry. Your enthusiasm around our mission and your partnership. We could not do this without her. All right. Now comes one of the most exciting moments of the event. My tap dance! No, it is the time to announce the winner of our Diamond Raffle. Don't forget, our wonderful diamond has been so generously donated by Coffin and Trout. Not only fantastic and passionate partners of Great Hearts, but an asset to the Arizona community. Please, take a look at their impact.
It's all about your story. A lifetime of happiness, hope, trust, cherished memories. And we're here to play a small part. For us, it's about working with our hands. We take pride in pieces that will be treasured for generations. It's our form of art, a love that has grown over time. That's what drives us. passing on a legacy and creating the best experience for you. I'm Randy Coffin, owner of Coffin & Trout Fine Jewelers.
Well, now I hope you all remember your numbers because I have a giant list of names. And so you're going to have to be very patient, very kind, very virtuous while we look through. Can we please have a drum roll? Twist it. No peeking. That is Mitch Waters from Scottsdale. Mitch, will you please join us here on stage and claim your diamond? Where is he? Mitch! Oh, Mr. Waters! Oh, I think I see him coming! Oh, maybe not. All right, we are going to count backwards from 5. Mitch, you have 5 seconds before we draw another one. Ready? 4. And here we go again! Oh, this is a big one. Oh, that's a large one. I love you all, but my numbers don't go that high. This isn't embarrassing at all. One, 0, 0, 2, 3. And here we go! Oh, that one I have. I know I do.
1039.
Oh my goodness. I hope I say this right. Is it Daniel Galat? Congratulations! Please come join us on stage and claim your prize. Many of you have enjoyed some great flavored beverages tonight. Congratulations! Thank you so much for being here. Now please, how do you say your last name? Well, thank you. Congratulations! And of course, a very special congratulations to our teachers. We are so thankful for Ryan Coffin, your generous donation, and your partnership. Can we give a round of applause for Coffin and Trout? And our wonderful winner. We'll be sure to hand you all of the things you need for that very soon. It's in a very special place. Thank you so very much. I know that our teachers are so grateful for the efforts that you have put in this evening. To all of our volunteers, our wonderful leadership, all of you who have purchased wonderful items. You support all of our teachers. And now, finally, the total raised this evening. Can I get one more drum roll? $857,518. This money will go directly into the pockets of our teachers. You have seen the impact they have on our students. Our journey this evening has come to an end. Thank you for joining me. It is now time for us to have some fun and enjoy ourselves with some dancing and some songs and much merriment out on the patio. Thank you for attending this evening, and remember to be safe as you travel home. Thank you all.